Yes, $40,000 can work. Imagine this. You start with almost nothing, and 10 years later, your savings and investments have climbed past $120,000. There's no winning the lottery involved. It's just a clear system that directs every dollar to where it needs to go. Now, here's the unfortunate news. In 2025 and 2026, the cost of living will be higher, debt will be the norm, and many people making $40,000 will feel stuck and behind. If you try to wing it, lifestyle creep, small impulse buys, and high-interest debt can consume your entire paycheck. The good news? With a few strict but realistic rules, $40,000 can serve as a solid foundation for real wealth over time. In this video, I will guide you through a simple plan centered around 5 key components: a cap on fixed expenses, a debt rule, a 20% automation rule, an income top-up, and a vision of what your end result can look like. By the end, you will know exactly what to do with your next paycheck, even if money has always stressed you out. This plan is designed for those making around $35,000 to $45,000 a year who are tired of feeling broke and want a calm, realistic system, not hype. It's beginner-friendly, but if you already have some basics down, use this as a reset and tune up for your 2025 money plan. Step 1 is to cap your fixed expenses. Set a strict limit on how much of your take-home pay goes toward fixed bills, housing, utilities, minimum debt payments, basic insurance, phone, and transportation. If your fixed costs are too high, you won't have room to save, invest, or handle surprises. The lower you keep this number, the faster you can build wealth. Aim to keep fixed expenses at or under 55% of your take-home pay. If you earn $40,000 a year, your monthly gross income is about $3,333. After tax, let's estimate your take-home pay at around $2,600 a month. 55% of $2,600 is about $1,430. That's your cap for fixed expenses. List your fixed expenses and gauge them against your cap. If the total exceeds your cap, your task is straightforward, though not easy. Lower it. This might involve getting a roommate or finding a cheaper place, negotiating your phone or internet bill, refinancing or paying down a high car payment, or cutting out paid subscriptions that feel like fixed bills. For example, if your current fixed bills total $1,750, but your cap is $1,430, you're over by $320. By addressing that gap, you can free up $320 every month for your future self. Open your banking app, list your fixed bills, and compare them to 55% of last month's take-home pay. Check if you are under or over the cap. Add up all your fixed bills, calculate 55% of your take-home pay, and then compare the two. Are you under or over? Choose one bill to reduce this month. Step 2 is to use the simple debt rule. The debt rule is your strategy for managing credit cards, personal loans, and buy now, pay later plans. Pay all minimum payments first, then focus on the highest interest debt with any extra money you have. High interest debt can act like reverse investing. While your savings grow slowly, interest can accumulate quickly on your balance. Eliminating high interest debt provides a steady return with lower risk. List all your debts, including the balance, minimum payment, and interest rate. Make sure to pay at least the minimum on everything every month. Identify the debt with the highest interest rate and allocate all extra money to it. Once that debt is paid off, roll its minimum payment into the next highest interest debt. For example, if you have the following debts: credit card, $2,000 at 24%, a PR $60 minimum payment. Personal loan, $3,000 at 14%, a PR $90 minimum payment. Your total minimum payments are $150. If you can free up $250 for debt repayment, you would pay $90 toward the personal loan and $160 toward the credit card. This will significantly reduce the credit card balance. Once that balance is paid off, transfer the entire $250 to the personal loan. Write down your debts and circle the one with the highest interest rate. That will be your target debt number 1 moving forward. List all debts with their balances and interest rates, pay all minimum payments, designate the highest interest debt as target number 1, and send every extra dollar to that debt. So far, you have two powerful strategies: reducing fixed bills and following a clear debt repayment rule. These strategies can free up hundreds of dollars each month. The next step is the most valuable element of this entire plan, the 20% automation rule. This technique allows your money to build wealth for you, even during busy months. Step 3 is to automate 20% for your future. Aim to set aside 20% of your take-home pay directly for the future you before you have a chance to spend it. Future you includes emergency fund savings, retirement accounts like a 401k or IRA, and simple long-term investments, such as an index fund, which is a collection of different stocks bought all at once. If you wait to save what's left over, you will often find that there's nothing left. Automating your savings helps prevent emotional spending and ensures your system works in your favor. For example, with a monthly take-home pay of $2,600, 20% of $2,600 equals $520 per month. You might allocate it as follows: $200 for emergency savings, until you have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses, $160 for retirement, either a 401k through work or an IRA, and $160 for a simple index fund or a robo-advisor account. Set these transfers to occur the day after your paycheck is deposited, so the money leaves your checking account before you can spend it. If you invest $320 a month, the combined amount for retirement and investing, with an average return of 6 to 8% per year over the long term, you could potentially have around $50,000 to $60,000 plus invested in 10 years, depending on market conditions. While this isn't guaranteed, it illustrates how consistent contributions can add up. Start with one automatic transfer from checking to savings for $20 to $50 every payday. Begin small. You can increase it later. Decide on your 20% allocation. Determine where it will go. Set automatic transfers for the day after payday, and plan to increase your contribution by 1 to 2% every time you receive a raise. Step 4 is to add an income top-up. An income top-up is any steady, realistic method to earn an extra $200 to $600 a month on top of your main job. On a $40,000 salary, there's a limit to how much you can cut from expenses. Extra income gives you more resources to pay off debt and invest without sacrificing your lifestyle. How? Take on higher-paying shifts. Develop a skill that your industry rewards and track your results to ask for a raise based on clear metrics. Add a small side income. Take a weekend or evening job for a few hours each week. Offer freelance services based on skills you already possess, such as editing, tutoring, design, or customer support. Provide local services like pet sitting, childcare, or deliveries. For example, if you work an additional 8 hours a week at $18 per hour after tax, you could earn around $550 to $600 a month. If you allocate even $400 of that towards debt and investing, you can significantly speed up your financial timeline. Write down 3 realistic ways you could earn an extra $200 a month that fit your lifestyle and energy level. Circle the one that feels most feasible to try in the next 30 days, and decide in advance where that additional money will go. Let's summarize everything with an example calculation. Keep in mind that this is for educational purposes only, and your actual numbers may vary. Let's make an assumption. Annual income, $40,000. Take-home pay, $2,600 per month. Fixed expenses capped at 55%, $1,430. Minimum variable spending for food, gas, basics, $650. This leaves you with approximately $520 available each month, plus any additional income. Let's look at Scenario A. No side income, just discipline. You allocate the full $520 toward debt repayment and investing. In the first 2 to 3 years, focus heavily on paying off high-interest debt. Once the debt is cleared, you can redirect more of that $520 into investments. Over 10 years, this could result in several $1,000s saved in an emergency fund, significant reductions or complete elimination of debts, tens of thousands of dollars invested, depending on market returns and how quickly the debt disappears. Scenario B, adding $400 per month income top-up. Now you have about $920 each month to divide between debt repayment and investing. If you invest $500 per month for 10 years with average market returns, it's feasible to achieve a six-figure investment balance over time. Although returns are not guaranteed, it demonstrates how the combination of expense control, automation, and additional income can transform a $40,000 salary into a significant wealth-building opportunity. The key takeaway is not just one magic number, but that your money is consistently moving in the right direction every single month. The common mistakes to avoid: underestimating $40,000. Don't treat this income level as too low to matter. Every financial decision counts, even if it's just $50. Only paying minimums on high-interest debt. Choose one target debt to focus on and pay it down aggressively. Saving without investing. Avoid putting money aside without investing or investing without an emergency fund. Start by building a small emergency fund, then allocate funds for both safety and growth. Allowing lifestyle creep. Don't let every raise or bonus inflate your lifestyle. When your income rises, increase your savings and investment percentage first, then adjust your lifestyle accordingly. This information is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not intended as personal financial advice. Everyone's financial situation, tax implications, and risk tolerance are unique. The numbers and timelines presented are examples only and not guarantees of results. Before making significant financial decisions, consider consulting with a qualified professional who understands your complete financial situation. If this has helped you understand that a $40,000 income can work, the next step is to consider earning a higher income. Watch our upcoming video, the $60,000 Salary Wealth Plan, where we will expand on this system, enhance your investing potential, and show you how to accelerate your financial timeline even further. If you appreciate clear, no-drama financial advice like this, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and start treating every paycheck as an opportunity to build the future you desire.